Hi everyone, thanks for joining me. My name is Paul Staton. I'm a life mastery coach. I shine light on people's journeys so they can really see who they are and they can create a life of joy, life of meaning, and really have passion and enthusiasm back in their life. In this particular video, I'm excited to share with you about how to be confident, how to actually sit on your throne of confidence, to be like a king or a queen in your life, and to know that you've got that confidence to do what you really would like to do and to express what you like to say, your truth, and just to really be able to handle life. Yeah? Does that interest you, to be on your throne of confidence? Well, that's what we're going to do in this particular video. At the end of this video, I'm going to talk about what I call the 4 pillars of confidence. The 4 things that actually hold up your throne of confidence so that you can be sitting on your throne as king or queen. So let's start off by asking these particular questions. Have you ever had the experience of not feeling good enough, that you weren't enough, that you felt that you couldn't handle a particular situation or person in your life? And therefore what you did was to try and avoid that particular person or type of person or avoid that particular situation. Yeah? Can you relate that in your life? Can you also relate to ever having the experience of feeling as though you've got to get acceptance from other people, especially parents, yeah, in your life? Can you relate to that? So if you do lack confidence in these particular ways, you might tend to worry a lot in your life and feel fear and anxiety and not really create the life that you so deeply desire in your heart. Yeah? Can you relate to these experiences in your life, these feelings? Well, I can in my life, and just briefly I'd like to share you my story about confidence and how I went through knowing how to deal with confidence. When I was younger, I tend to lack a lot of confidence. I felt quite different to people in the world. I didn't feel as though I fitted into the world. I was quite magical. I played with energy a lot. And I thought that the world was a bit weird, that people weren't really following their dreams and that I didn't really quite sure how to express myself to people who I thought weren't really like me. I got told off a lot when I was a child. I got judged a lot. And I felt what that did was I was not quite sure how to act or what to say because of fear of punishment. Yeah, can you relate to that in your life, that fear of punishment, fear of shame, fear of guilt of not doing the right thing? Yeah, that was a lot of my life. So what I did was look for acceptance from other people. And therefore what I did is sacrifice myself to fit into the world. And, I got a job that I didn't really like. And then I had an emergency in 1996 where, I was not happy and I was not enjoying my work and I had a broken relationship because I was really sacrificing myself, not being confident to be who I was. And I decided to go on this healing journey and to really find out who I was and not be in this pain of sadness and anger and frustration in my life. So I went on a healing journey to become a healer, and in doing that, I really opened up to my own wisdom and abilities. And what I realised was that by accessing my own wisdom, my own abilities, my own uniqueness, which I feel we all have, we're all special and unique in some way. By really connecting to who I was at a deep level, that gave me confidence, because by accessing my wisdom and abilities, I was able to handle life and I was able to actually express myself in healing, because I realised by opening myself up to my magical abilities to be very sensitive to people and to really feel things at a deep level, I was really able to help a lot of people heal. And, I worked in an international healing centre where I worked with people from 50 countries and help people make major transformations in their life. But for me personally also, it enabled me to feel more joy in my life and to know I could handle life and to handle people and not have to be accepted by other people. What was crucial for me was to accept who I am. And that's crucial for confidence, is to really know who you are and to really accept who you are. So that's what I found. And, a couple of examples of clients, I've helped kids at school access their power inside of themselves, to have confidence, to not be bullied at school anymore by being their power animal. And that's helped a lot of kids to be confident, to know that they can be strong and not be affected by other people. I've also helped a lot of women, disempowered women, access their power and not be affected by dominating, controlling men in their life, and tending to sacrifice themselves to really be in their power and really go and do and express what they really want to do. So what I've found is my healing journey, I learned a lot about myself and how to express and be who I was by accessing myself. And now that's why, as a healer, working with people from all around the world, I've been able to be confident to be who I am and know how I can fit into the world by sharing my wisdom and my abilities with the world. Yeah? So, based on what I've gone through, I'm now going to share with you what I've learned from my journey, what I've discovered that helps people with confidence. And that's not only for me personally, but with my clients from all around the world, of all different cultures, all different ages, people with all different ailments and life circumstances. And what I found are the 4 pillars that can help put you on your throne of confidence. That's what I'm going to do now. So let's look at what are the pillars to put you on your throne of confidence in your life. So the first one is awareness. As I indicated on my journey, to become self-aware of who you are, your uniqueness, your wisdom and abilities gives you confidence, because you know who you are, you know where you're going in your life, and by accessing your wisdom, your abilities, your knowledge, you can actually confidently go out and do things in the world. Because I am naturally good at healing, because I'm very sensitive to people, I can feel the energies, I can feel their blocks, and I also got the vision to see where they're going. So naturally, by accessing my self-awareness of who I am, I'm confident to be able to help people heal. So self-awareness is one important aspect of awareness. The second important aspect of awareness, as a pillar in your throne of confidence, is what I call global awareness. And what that means is to be aware of the big picture, how you fit into the world, what's happening on the global scale. And on the earth at the moment, we're going through a major shift in awareness, and to see how your journey fits into that gives you confidence. Also, in terms of global awareness, is understanding how creation happens. And by me really understanding a lot more about energy and how energy works and the laws of creation, it's helped me to understand how I create things in my life and why things happen in my life from a big picture perspective. That gives me confidence to know how I can create things, and confident that I can deal with what I've created in my life and where it's going to take me on my journey. So awareness, that's the first pillar in your throne of confidence. So now let's look at what is number 2 in your pillar of confidence. The second pillar in your throne of confidence is to master your energy. Because what I found is, if you're really aware of your own energy, know how to master your energy, know how to be in your own power, that you can actually not be affected by other people, and you can have that strength to handle life. And one exercise I give a lot of my clients is getting them to access their power animal. As I said, that worked well with kids at school, not to be bullied anymore. But it's also worked with people in work situations, especially around dominating people, is to actually know how to access that inner strength inside of you, to be able to master your energy, to keep yourself in a high vitality, to know that you've got the energy to handle life and to be able to create what you really want to create. So the second pillar, master your energy. The third pillar in your throne of confidence, for you to be able to sit on your throne as a king or queen in your life. Does that sound exciting? Is, as indicated on the board, is competence. Confidence comes from being competent to be able to do things. And where does competence comes from? It comes from having the skills and knowledge to be able to do something. You're probably competent in being able to drive a car. You've got confidence to, when you get in that car, that you can actually drive it. Why? You've learnt the abilities of how to drive a car, and you've got the knowledge of how to drive on the roads. Yeah, all the rules on driving on the road, and you know and understand how a car basically operates so you can drive it. So competence comes from knowledge and it comes from abilities. And, you know, to get the best practices to be really confident is learning from experts. So, for instance, if you learn from someone to drive a car, from someone who's really great at driving cars, then you're going to be very confident. Same as when I learned to become a healer. What did I do? I went and learned the knowledge and went and learned the skills from experts. So when I became a healer, I went and found out what I really could see as were very successful healers, people who really did have the wisdom and abilities. And then that gave me the confidence to know that I could go out and become a healer too, because I'd gained the skills and had gained the knowledge to be able to do it. So competence is really important. So what is number 4? Let's look at your 4th and last pillar for your throne of confidence as king or queen. So the 4th and last pillar of your throne of confidence is action. Action is really important. You've got to get out and do. And that really is, in a way, part of creating competence. Because you can learn all the knowledge, learn all the abilities, but if you don't go out and do it, then you don't become confident. And this is clearly shown to me in teaching people to become healers. Quite often healers, they learn particular skills, but they don't go out and do it. Yeah? And it's by going out and doing it, that's how you learn how to perfect it in your way. Whereas what some people do think is, when I'm perfect at it, I'll be able to be a healer. No, the way you perfect something is by doing it, by keep practicing it and learn the best way for you. So it's always about getting into action, to be involved in doing it, trying things in different ways and seeing how it actually works for you. So action is a really important part of being confident. So if you look at confident people in your life, I'm sure you can see in those people that have these 4 pillars. They're aware of themselves, they're aware of the bigger picture, they can see how they fit into the world, yeah? So they have that first pillar. Secondly, they master their energy, they have strength, they know how to handle people and handle particular life situations by being in their own strength. So people have competence, yeah? They've got the skills and they've got the abilities to be able to do it. Competence comes with confidence, yeah? And confidence creates competence. There's sort of like a loop there. And these people are in action, right? Confident people are in action. So these 4 pillars is what's going to hold up your throne of confidence. For you to be able to be that king and queen to master your life, to be able to be confident to express who you are, and confident to be able to do and create what you so deeply desire to fulfill your dreams. So I'm going to give you a takeaway exercise for you to do to help you access this. I'd like you to go away and imagine yourself as a king or a queen sitting on your throne and feeling confident. What would that be like to you? If you were a king or queen of your life and your whole life was your kingdom or your queendom, how would it feel to you to be confident? I'd like you to go away and do that exercise, that visualization, to allow yourself to sit on that throne, feel that energy of being a king or queen, feeling that confidence. What does that mean to you? Because as you know by intentionality, that if we actually focus on something and give it energy, we can create it. Yeah, of course it's getting into action in the physical, but it's also about visualizing it. So that's my takeaway exercise for you. So I hope this video has been valuable for you. It's given you some insights about confidence. It's given you some strategies to go away and connect. And hopefully you can go away now and get on your throne of confidence as a king or queen in your life. It's been my pleasure to be with you today. I congratulate you again for watching this video and following your own personal growth and your personal journey. I look forward to seeing you in further videos. I'll leave you with these phrases, my basic philosophies in my business. Know yourself, be yourself, and share yourself with the world. Confidence will help you know who you are, be who you are, and to go out and share your core messages, your story with the world. See you next time.